when it comes to Comcast, click Comcast Zombies. Tom Bondi.
Where the fuck?
Next one.
Yeah, Comcast Zombies. Here we go. Oh my.
Rumor has it some folks in this neighborhood just got Uverse.
That means less on-demand choices than Xfinity.
Someone should have warned these people.
Don't you people know Xfinity gives you thousands of more choices?
Plus, only Xfinity has the latest episodes from all the major networks available on demand. Oh, window. We need an export out here, pronto.
Learn more at Xfinity.
So, I got some questions, Bob.
Yeah,
How do you feel?
I don't think they were paid to do that commercial.
I don't think they were either. So there is a concept that you and I learned about something called a spec script.
Yeah.
Which the way that we learned it, it would be you take an existing property, you write a script, and then that shows that
you can
know how to write in
for that.
In like other people's
universe.
Voices.
Yeah.
So you and I wrote a script for Arrested Development.
So these are like the proof of concepts.
Yeah. So did Renegade Productions create an Xfinity commercial and then try to present it to somebody as like, look what we could do for you? Like this is the spec script concept of commercial work.
I have no idea.
Shooting commercial.
That wasn't a good commercial.
No, it wasn't.
What about that one? What is that?
One Love Foundation.
Escalation trailer.
Here we go. Remy winner.
Okay, so this is a film trailer.
So, tell me about Chase Parker.
He's a lovable scam.
This is what I want to see. This is the kind of like low budget film.
I love
wanna
that
see.
started with like a copy like, so tell me about Chase Parker.
Bling 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 bling.
Chase
bling,
Parker
bling,
was a
bling,
normal
bling,
boy
bling, bling,
with a
bling.
love
And
disease.
he is having a he's having a meet cute.
Thanks.
I'm Chase.
Yay!
I've never met anyone like you.
Hello! Hi.
Paige was so into him.
That's for you.
Thank you.
He wanted her like all to himself, and she didn't
What
want
is
that.
this audio?
Why did they take that audio for real? Like, what they should have
Yeah.
got clean audio.
And what's
going
with
there.
your score too?
He's a robo.
He was kind of jealous, you know.
Well, then you should be able to take a picture of where you are. I can't believe you leave campus and not tell me about it.
You tell me you're not gonna take a picture of the toilet? I want to know. The hell, babe?
How'd it go in there?
I'm supposed to know
What's it in there?
I only want to date the healthiest babes.
Get him out of here.
I'm starting to freak out, babe. Okay, I don't want to say anything, but I'm gonna lose it.
Paige, I'd die without you.
What is the your
Paige
score?
does anything I want.
Your score 5. Sick.
Anything.
You cheating on me?
I love you too much to watch other men watching you.
I love you.
What if I was just overreacting?
I didn't want to get involved.
I cannot handle it.
Jeez, Don, you're hurt.
Who is that old man? Who is he?
How can I get it? There he is.
No.
Oh,
Boo.
my cable's out.
I microwaved the spoon. It melted my face a little bit.
I have something sad to say, kind of.
Did you do that?
I microwaved a spoon. This guy reminds me of when The Dark Knight came out.
Mhm.
Were you with us when we went to go see it in IMAX? No? We went to go see it in IMAX, and the the showing just ahead of us, something got screwed up with the projection. It got messed up, and they had to like there was just like it was like there was an emergency. Like all of a sudden, people are flooding out of the theater, and one guy's just going like, "Oh, I didn't like it anyway. It wasn't even that good. I don't even care." Like really aggressively
That's
over the
weird.
top, trying to be like, "I'm not even annoyed that I paid money for my
My
ticket.
dream came true."
Yeah, it's just weird stuff. And then essentially this guy sat down on a bench and just looked heartbroken. Like he looked like this. He looked like his world was over. And I yeah, not bad. You do look like him. You need more of a double chin. And I can't see your chin, but you need to get those like wrinkles in there, like you're really like, oh, like upset, but not bad. This guy, basically, this guy sat down and looked so upset, and Kristen almost cried.
No.
Mind your own damn business.
I've got it under control with Chase, okay?
You're mine.
See, we should watch this movie.
It's just a dude creeping on a lady. What do you see the sign? I don't know if it's a real movie.
It's not over, Paige. Not yet. It's not over yet.
Escalation. Is that what it's called?
I wish it was called Escalation Overdrive or something. Like, I wish the name was just a little more.
One Love Foundation.
It's from a foundation? Of what? A foundation produced that?
Or is that a commercial? for the
Renegade
One Love?
production reel. Nothing reaches the hearts and minds of your customer more effectively than a great piece of video. An innovative production company, a powerful post-production house, the largest soundstage in the mid-Atlantic. We are quality filmmakers who deliver creative solutions for some
Their
of the
audio
world's
sounded like garbage.
biggest brands, but they're post-production. I know, but they're also production.
Their audio sounded so bad.
Script writing, direction,
Audio
directing.
sounded worse than ours.
Well, we only just learned how to do audio stuff. Compositing, 3D rendering, I'd love to see that. Motion graphics, animation, sound design. For over 25 years, we've helped companies use video to tell stories. Okay, let's try another.
This is
Give me.
These are just commercials.
Come up with a production company and let's find out.
Escalation, or you know what?
What?
Tom Bondi. Ooh, Twingle Productions.
Oh,
let's
great
see
idea.
Let's see what they've
Twinkle Studios, maybe. Oh.
Could be Twingle.
Oh, I found it.
There we go. Ooh, I kind of want to buy those.
Yep, can't. Sorry.
Why are we back to Twingle?
You just said it. Wait.
Are there new
Here it is.
Moo?
Here it is.
We saw this. I was showing her Andrea the website yesterday and was like, "What the fuck is Moo?" And I clicked on it and that showed up. I was like, "This is brand new."
Brand new. Well, actually, we do have a Twingle update. So why don't we take a quick break? And on the other side of the break, we'll give you this Twingle update. We'll explain to you what the hell Moo is. A new product that they didn't offer last week.
Brand new.
But they do now.
They also don't offer Twingle.
Fair point.
It's not a Twingle is not a product.
They may have nothing to offer. Okay. TalkBomb.com, home of Will and Bobby Know Everything. Please go there. Please review this show. And actually, as you're listening to it, take a quick 2 seconds and review us on iTunes, Stitcher, or brand new information. We are now in the Google Play Store.
That would be most devilish and delightful for me. Welcome to the Google Play Store, where all your dreams are nightmares. And also, your waking life is a sexy nightmare, a place of devilish, fiendish delight. I want you to look over here because you're not on the camera.
What a sensual lady. What the fuck was I saying?
That was the commercial.
Okay, Google Play Music is where we are. Now Will and Bobby Know Everything is available. So if you're on Android, that should already be baked in. And it's rolling out, I believe, for iOS and Windows Store. I don't know. I looked for Will and Bobby Know Everything on a demo Windows phone at Best Buy, and all that came up was Will Sasso. So
Oh, boy. He puts lemons in his mouth.
So bad news.
Did you know that?
Bad news there.
Puts lemons in his mouth.
A lot of people put lemons in their mouth.
No, I never do. Fuck.
That's where you got.
I think I have a lemon in my backpack right now.
That's why you got scurvy.
Damn it.
So yeah, make sure that you go do that, you guys, and yeah, stay tuned for Studio Rejects this week. We're gonna finish Digimon, U.H. Jock Pokey Johansson's script, and for all of our David Icke lovely listeners,
I have his book in my backpack.
Keep your eyes and ears peeled. Kristen and I are reading a book on Book Club Schmook Club called Them, which features an in-depth investigation of David Icke's claims that President Obama is a reptile.
That are true.
That are definitely true. His true claims
They
about those
live.
things.
Them. They do.
Anyway, back to the show. So, Twingle.
Yeah.
Last week this didn't exist. However, now
Let's zoom in a little bit
now
so
it,
that people can read it.
It
on you.
does. Twingle is excited to be introducing Moo, an online demand.
Not excited to introduce.
No, they're excited to be introducing.
Okay.
It's an on-demand green delivery service in 2016. Moo plans to be a leading mobile delivery platform connecting consumers with local stores 24/7. And it's just a moo cow.
Very cute. Well,
Didn't exist last
So
week.
now you know if you have Twingle, you can twing your grocery list at Dr. Dacre.
Except no, you can't because that's none of these things are things. But you of course understand. So the Twingle update is that Bobby and I are
We are
having a bit of
fucking
a
blocked.
We're having a bit of a beef with Dr.
Kandakar
Dacre.
fucking dick me over again. I tweeted at Twingle Ventures.
Kandakar did it again.
I tweeted at Twingle Ventures.
Oh really?
And told him I'm just trying to figure out how to fucking sign up for your fucking dumb shit app. Or maybe it was Twingle Q.
He's got 3 accounts. Let's open up all of them.
Every show should be about Twingle now.
Yeah. So look at this.
You're
look at
blocked.
this. I'm blocked from following Twingle. I just don't understand what I did wrong. And I honestly didn't do anything. You did stuff. I didn't do nothing. I guess I'll have to follow Twingle Ventures. We plan to back entrepreneurs with big ideas. Wait. Okay. Everything is different now. Twingle Ventures plans to back entrepreneurs with big ideas and technology to drive change in tech, medtech, clean tech. Dr. Dacre, founder and managing partner. Now,
But that just means that when eventually they have all their money from Twingle, Twingle Ventures gives that money to other companies.
yeah, we're entrepreneurs with big dreams,
Yeah, what the fuck?
right? Steve Jobs was worth only $10 billion, but he changed the world forever for the better, staying true to his goal. Did you know that he was worth only $10 billion?
Fuck you.
What a
I said, hey,
weakling.
Twingle, I'm a big fan of your ideas and only want to know how to sign up. Why'd you block me? I want to join.
I think if you tweet that, he won't see it.
I
Right?
don't think he checks Twingle Venture
Oh, you're doing it at Twinkle Ventures.
or Twingle Q.
Twingle Q is the analytics arm of Twingle. Wall Street needs different kind of output, he said in June 2014.
Did you hear back from the website when you tried to sign up, tried to make an account?
Strangely, no. This is solid infographic. People and people. So, not going to look into
Well,
it more than
fuck
that.
off, Twingle.
However, that's basically the Twingle update. If you guys are interested in
Assholes.
seeing some of the now defunct ideas of how TalkBomb and Twingle were going to collaborate on projects, much like Sony and Marvel are collaborating on being able to get Spider-Man and Iron Man in the same room, you can go to our Instagram or our Facebook or our Twitter, where I posted some of our prototypes of things that we wanted to do and sadly are gone.
Now, Bill, I think
Lost to the Nethersphere.
Now, I think we want to finally get down to buying a Graffiti Playhouse production.
Oh, my God.
Because I think they set all their films at the same place. And I know we can watch that trailer for one.
Shady Oaks or whatever. Well,
Shady Pines.
their website doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, they took the whole website down.
Graffiti Playhouse. There we go. Let's just Google it. They have a Facebook page. They're on IMDb. Yeah, YouTube. Trick or Treat Films. .com. We can go ahead and click on that.
Click on that.
Just click on everything. So here we go. Graffiti Playhouse Productions. Now they, of course, are a production company, I believe, in Jersey. Who? That's the other thing we should do. We should definitely go on Craigslist and see if there are acting gigs. Right.
Absolutely.
15 days left. Okay. Big news. The film is currently in production, and we need your help to finish it. Click the link below to find out how you can finish the film. Every dollar counts. 15 days left in November 18th, 2013. It's the last update. So
click on the link and see if it I saw a movie above that. Right, open that in a new window and see if they got their money.
Invalid page.
Where'd it go?
Nope. I don't think they did, Bob. So this is the trailer. Well, the official teaser trailer.
We've seen this, I think.
Have we? I don't remember. I mean, we definitely saw it because it was 3 years ago.
Intro to Batman.
The perfect life.
Oh yeah, we saw this. Yep.
Good girls.
They were the perfect family.
They keep watching. He keeps reading the Bible, and they keep watching this little.
I really don't know how much more of this I can take. It's turned into a nightly thing.
What?
He's not going to betray you or the kids. I won't let it happen. I go out there, I look for him. Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on things, but he keeps avoiding the question. He stopped returning my calls.
I'm concerned.
One thing never existed.
Whoa! He zoomed in on the toy, dude! The toy made a thing and he zoomed in on it! He's reading the Bible. Bloody clothes, Bill. Now we're looking at like a 480p. Just shots of a knife and.
I can't watch that. It's just an indie movie from Jersey where
Pembroke.
Yeah.
See, we need to buy
5 years ago.
permanent
5 years ago.
nightmares.
We can't. How do you buy any of these things? Shady Dawn Productions, gratuitous art films. It's Old Spice.
Maybe we should look on Netflix and type in Russell Madness.
Russell Madness? The Girl in the Cornfield horror movie.
Click it.
Final trailer. As opposed to this one, which is the final trailer.
The Girl in the Cornfield.
Shady Dawn Pictures. My name's Donald.
See, but how do we
Shady
view
Donald.
horror movie The Boy? Moving stuff around for.
Because I'm trying to get the full dangler.
Where the hell did she go?
Why'd you do what you were doing before? That flashlight. So we have some girls driving. They've crashed into a cornfield. One is pretending to be asleep. And the door keeps ringing. But her door's open. What's going on? She's not in a cornfield. She has a golf club in
There's
her
nothing
house.
on the news about the accident. She's still out there?
The audio's
Don't
good.
worry about it, right?
No. That shot looks nice. So, oh, this is now. There's
Maybe
a
she
girl
followed
there.
us.
We tried to help her.
Yeah, but who knows who she was? She could have been some escaped psychopath from a mental institution.
Oh,
Or
so they're not
something
talking
else.
about her friend.
Maybe
so
she
they crashed. Hit pause. So they crashed into a cornfield. 3 girls. Because I realized we're just being quiet and they just hear
I
the
know
audio.
this video is not a podcast anymore.
So they're
Or
just
this audio file.
Why
Right.
don't
This
we
is is like a video bonus show, and we have to record an actual podcast too.
Oh, why? Why don't we just change it?
Because nobody can see what we're just watching videos.
Yeah, but
now.
usually when we watch videos, we explain what we're seeing
I know,
and we
we're-
comment on them. So you just want to just keep watching it?
Well,
you
no,
wanna
I'm
just make
saying
reaction
no.
videos?
Go ahead and explain. I'm saying the damage is already done. We've already watched a bunch of stuff without talking about it. We can't retroactively
I
go
keep
back.
trying to
and-
talk about it, but
Go,
I have
go, go.
nothing to say.
I know. There's nothing to say.
This looks like shit. That's all I gotta say.
Well, you're not wrong.
That's it. So let's just, let's
I
just,
can't watch that anymore.
Let's just make this a bonus show and
let's-
put our fucking. We already tried to look at Twingle again. Let's just keep watching this and just have our reactions and have this be the bonus show.
How could a spirit that died like that move on peacefully?
What?
She
Who
could
died?
live with hatred and vengeance.
What? So there's a little girl. Oh. Now there's the girl in the cornfield. There's a woman trying to pretend to be a scarecrow.
watch a trailer for a real movie. I need to remind myself what trailers look like and how movies feel. Mind? Can we do that real quick? Is
Horror.
there?
I see action film, IMDb original, horror action movie. I see horror movies 2016.
Let me.
The horror movie Headless Hero 1.
I need to
looks
see
good.
something real quick. All right.
What about full movie right here? Blu-ray horror thriller. Full movie right there.
Somehow I don't think that's
What
gonna
the
do
fuck?
it. I need to just.
You look at Jason Bourne.
I need to see something real. This is my home. This is The Conjuring 2.
No, this is not your house. Now, what's your name? My name is Bill Wilkins.
My name is Judy. My name is Poop. My name is Booger. My name is Goop. And I'm gonna get you, boy. My name is Poop. Gonna hang up. This is not your house. What's your name? My name's Poop. That's not your name. Now tell me the truth. What's your name? My name's Booger. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm a goose.
All right.
I'm a goose. And I'm gonna get you.
All right.
I'm a goose.
It's okay.
I'm a
it's
goose.
okay. It's
I'm
okay.
a goose,
It's
baby.
okay. It's okay. Bob,
Hey,
Bobby.
hey, I'm
Bobby.
okay. What did
Okay.
he say?
It's okay.
What did he say his
it's
name
okay.
was?
Dude.
Fuck, I knew it. I knew he was fucking around with us. I knew this fucking ghost was a prick. Changes his name every time I ask him.
What a jerk.
Why is he doing that to me like a jerk?
That goes a real butthole.
All right, what if we here? But before you hit play, I have an idea. Let's just edit out the past 3 or 4 things we watched.
We will. I will. I'll
then
make
just-
it an audio show. We need to be more mindful as we're watching videos
Yeah.
that people are going to try to listen to this. And it's going to be impossible. It's going to be impossible. Okay, so this is the
All
trailer
right.
for The Conjuring 2. They're listening to an old ghost man, I'm guessing.
I'm gonna flip a coin.
on a videotape,
I don't have
audio
a coin
tape.
on me.
Never
mind.
Flip a battery or flip like a disease, a germ. Here, I'll flip this ring.
All right. If it lands in my hand, we watch Kim Possible. If it lands in your hand, we watch Chuck Cherry.
All right, I'll put the ring back on.
And I'm 72 years old.
What do you make of that voice?
Sounds like a perfectly healthy young boy.
It sounds like you're doing a scary ghoul impression, Dad.
What do you think of that voice? Do you think that I could use that for narration?
You think I could get like a
voiceover job?
You think I get a voiceover thing? Because I hear they pay pretty well. I don't know about that. Are you gonna?
I gotta tell you, I don't like that voice.
Are you gonna tell us about our kid now? Or
I'm 8 years old. My name's Diaper. I'm here to get you.
My mommy let me have marshmallows for supper.
Put marshmallows in your hair?
What?
Made your hair marshmallows.
Much more supple.
for supper.
Huh?
What?
Now, what do you think of that voice?
I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work out for you, Dad.
I was confused. Do you see now?
The voice on this tape is coming from an 11-year-old girl.
Or
calling it England's Amity.
Well, that's weird, isn't it?
Wow, that's weird. How can she do that?
Well, that's an unusual voice for a little girl, isn't it?
There is a family that desperately needs our help.
Oh, it's these idiots again.
After everything we've seen, there isn't much that rattles either of us anymore. But this one still haunts me. Does it feel like the voice is coming from inside you?
More like it's coming from behind me.
Paranormal
Like I'm
history.
being used.
Janet, are you all right?
Stop calling me Janet.
That is a different voice from the one we heard before.
Different voice.
Should maybe just stuffed to the gills with demons?
Could be.
She's such a good girl. What's there wrong with her?
An oppressing spirit will try to force you to commit the ultimate sin.
Oh, that thing is gonna flip upside down.
And what's that?
That's the
Murder.
Why even
Suicide.
Why even do it?
They've already done that in
Why even do
every
that?
single Exorcist movie, flipping crosses upside down.
Why would you even do it again?
Yeah, all of these fucking bullshit James Wan movies.
It's just a
The
shorthand.
Conjuring,
Yeah.
Sinister, all these fucking Annabelle, all these bullshit movies are the same, just dumb.
It makes it
like,
feel like
tropes in horror over and over.
It makes it feel like a cynical like cash grab. You know?
Yeah,
Like
it makes it seem completely like like I read a thing on scientists try to figure out why so many people dislike Nickelback, and they said it's because
You mean Nicholson?
yeah, it's because Nickelback seems very phony and produced.
Yeah.
They seem like they're just trying to cash in. All of their lyrics are just generic bullshit.
Yeah.
It seems very gentle, but still they have this like, I'm a hard rock edge. Don't you want to listen to some rock and roll? But it's all gentle bullshit.
Yeah.
But they don't do a good enough job to at anything to actually make it. It seems like they are bullshit pop produced to make a buck and trick people, but they're also not even good at it.
Yeah.
And that's what every single one of these horror movies seems like.
But again,
just bullshit. That
I
you
still
just,
want to watch The Conjuring because I haven't done it, and everything that I've heard is that it's actually good.
Yeah, but that's stupid.
From
People are
sources
dumb.
that I like, from people whose opinions I respect, I'm hearing that it's good.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah.
Your beard.
Don't try to rustle me, Jimmies.
Your beard fell off.
Don't try to rustle me, Jimmies.
All right, Jimmy.
I knew it. It's
Yeah.
like this is stupid. Not to just like chop it up so that we're just pausing it and talking more.
Yeah.
It's like like when you're listening to music and you understand the timing, you understand the beat,
Yeah,
so
you
you're
just
like,
understand what's happening.
here comes a crescendo.
Uh-huh.
I haven't heard it yet. I've never heard the song before.
Yeah, you
It's
can
about to
predict
happen.
exactly what's going to happen.
The mathematics
Because it's mass produced.
of these kinds of films, I was like, all right, there's a quiet moment, and then it'll literally be like, bum, bum, bah! Like, you can time it.
Yeah.
You can't, it doesn't conjure any emotion in
Well,
you.
Bill, after this, we should look up James Wan's newest movie that's coming out this year as well.
It's not this?
No.
This is him.
He has another movie. Remember I told you that ripoff of that YouTube movie? That YouTube poop film? You flick the light switch on, flick the light switch off.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the same creator, but he is making...
It's not the Bye Bye Man, right?
Not the Bye Bye Man.
There's a moment like that in the Bye Bye Man.
Bye Man.
Well,
Bye
James Wan is weird because he's from Saw. That's where he started. He went to Insidious. And then this company, WB, asked him to make The Conjuring, which is pretty much just Insidious again.
Yep.
However, with maybe a little more production value and more serious, less sort of cartoony. And everything that I've heard about James Wan is that he wants to get out of horror. So he did Fast and Furious 7. It was hugely successful. It was huge. He's doing Aquaman. But
great.
Yet he still is doing the same horror movies. So I don't really know.
People keep offering him money.
I guess. But he is the current day master of horror guy. Like every so.
Yeah, he's not good at it.
Yeah.
I guess neither was what's his name? Kent Lee.
Perry Daniel.
Gotta get pictures of Spider-Man.
Believe us, don't you?
Sensing a presence?
I'm not sensing anything. All I can sense is their own fear.
Honey, you're bleeding. What is happening?
Honey, you're bleeding.
Premonition of your death.
This is all just... Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Who's that?
There's a nun in the house?
That looks like it's from Insidious. That did not look like.
Pause. Go back. That looks like a scary monster.
Yeah, but like that, like that was like clearly a white-faced nun, like white as a sheet.
Yeah.
Now that just feels like Insidious.
Yeah. And also
Insidious is wacky, right?
The
like
whole
Insidious is like a little
Insidious
cartoony.
Is very it's split into two movies. Same with Insidious 2 and yeah.
Really?
It's split into two movies where it's like kind of an action movie and a time travel story. Or am I thinking of Insidious 2?
I don't know. All these movies ran together. Last year, you and I talked a lot about how Insidious 2, Poltergeist remake, Annabelle, and The Conjuring were just foisted on people. It's
The
the
same
same
movie.
exact movie.
Yeah.
Done a million times.
Yeah.
But even still sort of believing that, I really thought that The Conjuring was supposed to be like a classier, more serious horror movie, whereas Insidious will be like, here is a man that's dressed like a bride demon, or like it's just like crazier and bigger and broader. This in Conjuring 2, this is broad. This is broad as hell, just and like on the nose. You're talking about demon stuff, and now you have a scary nun. Like that is so uninspired.
All the crosses turning upside down.
Yeah, it's just.
It seems like they didn't have the rights to remake the fucking possession movie that I mentioned before.
The Exorcist?
The Exorcist. You don't have the rights to The Exorcist, but you still want to remake it, so just name it The Conjuring 2.
Yeah, pretty much. Which
Well,
is
and
what
be like,
Insidious
well, we
was.
can't just make a new movie, but The Conjuring has a good name. People like that one, so let's just make The Conjuring 2.
Well, that was
and
my-
make it The Exorcist.
I had a theory a while back that someday, and like I mean, this isn't true. It was just like
someday,
but like someday there are going to be like independent filmmakers that a studio is like, we're great, we love your ideas. This is a really novel concept. It's really interesting. Just make it star Spider-Man, and we'll make it. It's like, well, really, like every single genre picture will just have to fit in the Marvel universe or something like that. You know what I mean? Like. I don't know. All right, here we go.
Well, that is what they've done with a lot of like the video game industry does that a lot.
Really?
Where they'll take a game that they really like, but isn't doing well, and they'll just buy the rights, and then they'll just turn it into a new game. Like at least they used to do it a lot, like Mario Brothers 2. That was a different game.
Right, yeah.
They skinned it. There was like a Star Fox game that came out. A lot of Nintendo 64 games they did that for. A lot of sequels to games they'll do that for, where they'll be like, well, our rights are going to run out soon, and we don't want to make a whole game.
Yeah.
So let's just take a game that somebody else already made that's not maybe doing too well, buy the rights, and then just reskin it and change it to our product. Video games do that a lot.
Yeah, that's like the Saw movies. I used to really like them. It was fun. It was just fun. Like every year, they really climbed up their own ass real fast. But it was fun every year to just be like, all right, what's the wacky new thing that's going on?
There's a new thing going on.
And Saw 2, that movie, is written by and directed by a guy named Darren Lynn Bousman. And he wrote a script where it was just about like 5 people trapped in a house and they've got to escape. Like that was the movie. And he brought it to whatever studio, Twisted Pictures or whatever, and they said,
like, well,
we
we have a
love
Saw."
the script. If you make this a Saw movie, just like do like a quick rewrite and just put Jigsaw like in a couple of scenes, and we'll call it a Saw movie, and we'll
make more money, and you'll make more money.
And they did, and like that's what that was. So that was an independent horror movie
well.
that became a franchise thing. And like I feel like that's the future. I feel like it's like, oh, you wrote a thing that's kind of like The Exorcist. Well, let's just call it like Exorcist Reckoning, and we'll put it out.
We'll make it. Whatever.
Who's that?
The family's just a pawn.
In the basement too. A lot of water in that basement.
Something inhuman wants to kill you.
Can you hear that editing of that
keep
clip?
doing this-
Here's Jay a couple of times.
Who's that?
Wants to kill you.
Yeah, that
Wants to
line.
kill, yeah.
Something inhuman
If
wants
we
to
keep
kill.
doing this, you are going to die.
Now look back.
Real
Look back
close.
at them. Look
real
back.
close. Yep. Marilyn Manson.
Now look
In
back.
front of her. Yep.
Just so bad. She's looking at the mirror. There's a ghost behind her. She looks back.
It's not
She
there.
looks at the mirror. The ghost is closer. She looks back.
Not there.
Now when she turns around, the ghost is in front
Standing
of
in
her,
front of
and
her.
it drags her in the neck. Like,
Really? I mean, it's
just boring.
They've gotten it down to such a formula. It's formulaic. That's what it is. That's the word that I'm trying to figure out. That is so
Well,
obvious.
yeah.
It's formulaic,
Formulaic.
and it's hard to like. You want to? Don't you want to break the tradition to do something interesting? Or people? I guess people like they like having the same thing. You know, like they
Jump scares.
Yeah, and you know what? You know what's annoying too? I feel like I can be a movie snob for sure. Where I can just be like even what I'm saying right now. Somebody who just enjoys these movies, I'm being a real snob to them. by just
Yeah,
being
but
like,
I
"Hey,
think that.
it's so much the same. It's just cookie cutter, bro. It's just McDonald's.
But I don't think that
hamburgers."
makes you a snob necessarily, because you can want originality. You know, you can
Yeah.
like. Why make a movie that you've already made 8 times?
Yeah,
You've made 3 Insidiouses. You made 2 Sinisters.
Yeah.
You made an Annabelle. You made a Conjuring. Why are you making another Conjuring? Because they're all the same. Why don't you make a new original idea?
It's the business side of show
You
business.
know?
It's
And it's not-
turn a profit for this.
And it's not like you're critiquing this on an artistic level either. You're
Right.
just saying this movie has already been made
It
by
already
the
exists.
same company 6 or 7 times.
I wonder though if there are people that are like us that enjoy seeing these movies and they'll just be like, "Babe, check this out. Check this out. 1, 2, jump scare. I knew it. I told you. I figured it out. I figured out the formula." Huh. You know what I mean? Like they get to be.
That's because
they
I'm
get
so
to
good. I
feel.
get a-
You know what? Does that make sense? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I bet there are people like that who enjoy how formulaic it is because they can make themselves seem important or
Yeah.
impressive. Like they've decoded the film when it's just like, no, you've just seen it so many times. It's just it's just drilled into your skull.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Like, yeah.
Lights Out official trailer.
Oh, is that it?
Probably.
Warner Brothers Pictures? Oh my God. March 26th. This might be it. This might be what you were talking about. So,
this
does
is
everybody know about the Lights Out short film? Can we watch it?
Yeah, we should watch it. Everybody should go to our YouTube page or our Patreon or something and watch the video we're uploading, which is of us watching the video.
We're doing a reaction video, baby.
Otherwise, go to Google, type in YouTube, probably the first link, and type in Lights Out short horror movie. It's from the Who's There Horror Short Film Challenge.
Who's there? Horror film, short film. I really want to see those. Yeah, I really want to go to the horror show, the short film challenge.
So right there we probably played the theme song that someone else wrote for the challenge, but everybody watch the video we're watching right now. It's honestly fantastic. It's a couple minutes long, and it's just of like like 3.
Oh my God!
Yes. Oh my God! That's so loud.
Oh my God! I fixed it.
Jesus Christ!
I have some editing to do this time, I think. All right. Well, fuck, man. Whatever. All right.
You want to just start that over or no?
Yeah, I
right.
guess. All right. So, Lights Out, short horror film. This came out a couple years back.
You
and
probably just heard the music for the anthology that we did not write. They wrote it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We're going to play it right here.
Okay.
Right here.
I don't know what you're talking
There you go. We came back from it. We just played the music.
I don't know what the hell's going on. All right, here we go. Lights Out.
Everybody should look it up. It's fucking awesome.
You may have already seen it. It was pretty hugely successful.
So we should also describe it for our audio listeners.
It's a woman walking through her apartment. She goes in the house, she turns off the lights.
There's a silhouette of a scary figure.
Turns the lights on and it's gone. Lights off, it's back. Lights on, lights off, it's back.
I would be terrified. I would turn the lights on and I would leave.
Like immediately. That's new, right?
No, that's always been there.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't remember that part. Yeah, the second I turn off the lights and I see a spooky silhouette at the end of the hall, I'm already done. Like
Yeah.
I'm not like, huh? Well, that's weird. Lights on. Oh, it's gone. Weird. Lights off. Oh, it's back. That's peculiar. Lights off.
What
and
happens if I
see
turn the lights on?
and I see a person at the end of the hall? Already instantly terrified.
Terrified. I'm out.
Suicide within 2 seconds.
Kill myself. Wake up in outer space. Ask Space Daddy what it was. Papa says.
I got a brand new
And
bag.
Papa says. Welcome to Papa John's.
Stop it, Papa.
And then I say, give me pepperoni.
Papa, enough of this. Papa.
So she turns the lights off, and there's a naked lady ass hanging out of her bedroom. Turns the lights on real quick. Oh, shit.
Duct tapes the lights on.
Duct tapes the lights on.
Which I like. I like that that's a quick cut to just like, no, fuck it. Lights stay on forever. I do not go to bed. She's going to bed. I would not go to bed.
Yeah, I would not go to bed. I'd get the fuck out of there.
I'd leave that light on for sure.
But this is my favorite part.
This is my least favorite part, I think.
You hear footsteps?
She looks at the door.
She's lying in bed. Lights on outside the door. The light turns off.
Oh
and then
my
she
God.
hears rapid footsteps running closer. She pulls the sheets over her head.
I love the way that looks.
Yeah. She peeks out. Nothing there.
Door's wide open now.
Door's wide open.
Hiding under her blanket again.
Uh-oh. Lights fuzzing. Lights are fading, turning on and off. Uh-oh, you better reach down and plug it in, lady.
Man, you have this memorized, dude. How many times have you watched this?
A couple. It's affected me. It's like 2 minutes long. You remember what it is.
I don't.
Find it.
But I have brain problems.
And plug it in. Make sure it's in all the way. Lights are on.
Stabilized.
Ooh, you got this memorized.
You got me, Buster.
Peeking out again. Lights are on
Lights
outside.
are on
Doors
outside.
almost closed. That's great news.
You should look towards your
I guess
dresser.
everything's fine. Probably everything's fine.
Look towards your dresser.
I'm guessing everything's all right.
And then there was like
some weird
monster face,
face.
At her dresser.
Is that scary
with
to you?
Blind, dead eyes, and it turned the lights off, and it went.
Now, you know, obviously this thing appears in front of you. I mean,
You're fucking dead.
That's not good news, right?
No, you're dead.
But as a film viewer, does this scare you?
Look at its hands.
Its hands are normal. They're just like a little.
You know, I think that it was more of the atmosphere of the whole thing.
I agree.
It's meant to be very tense, suspenseful. You hear the footsteps, pop, 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 pop. That's a very frightening thing because you're like, holy shit, the door's
Absolutely.
gonna fucking swing open. It's gonna be there, and then nothing there.
happens. Run, 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 run. Silent. I love that. That's
Yeah.
really great.
And the whole time, it's the shot is she looks out from the covers. You see the door, the lights on in the hallway, and the door's kind of propped open a little bit.
Yeah.
Huh. She opens, and it's a long shot on her.
Yeah.
She looks away. She's looking around, and you never see what she's looking at. And then you hear a little noise. She looks over, and then you see the monster finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
the
well shot.
monster itself. It's just the gotcha ending. The monster is just an excuse to have like, and here's our finale. Like it.
Yeah,
the lights go off,
here's
and
the
there's,
scary.
I guess, a suggestion of violence or something, but it gives
Yeah.
you your closure point. The monster itself, in the movie that we're gonna watch the trailer for now, the Lights Out movie that got made from this, I want to see a better monster.
It's honestly, it's just scary, dead green hands.
Well, don't-
and
don't-
a
don't-
lot of
don't
jump
spoil it.
scares.
I wanna
You should
watch
turn
it.
the volume down for the trailer because it's a lot of just shrieks and jump scares.
Oh. It's just the like Hollywood special. It's
Yeah.
the
It's
it's what I would expect.
Yeah.
Well, let's watch it anyway. Oh man, like way expanded. Now it's a lady working in like
Same lady.
a mannequin's house. Right? Is that what
Same
I'm to
lady.
take? It's a mannequin's house.
It's
She
she's definitely in
works
a mannequin's house. She may be cleaning it, or
I was hired by a mannequin to clean its house.
terrifying. I have to have sex with the mannequin every night.
This is the same thing. Man.
Same thing happens. Lights off, lights on, but
Immediately.
it's a little closer.
From James Wan,
Yeah.
not
Time
directed.
I turn off the lights. There's this woman
Woman
Oh no.
waiting in the shadows.
waiting in the shadows. A little boy
I
is
see her
saying,
too.
"Waiting in the shadows." Yep.
This is gonna get old real fast, right?
Oh yeah.
That's all right. All right.
No. No,
hey,
Bill.
man.
You
Hey,
stop
man.
right now.
I'm going
You
back.
stop. You stop right now.
We have to go back, Kate. I want to see that again.
Cage. I need you. It's my Tenacious D.
They turn off the lights. It's the woman crouching, which, like, I guess they're just gonna do that for a couple hours. Right?
Yeah, just turn the lights on. Nothing there. Lights off. Oh, there she
it's
is. Better
there.
turn the lights on. Where could she be when
I
we
was
turn the lights?
surprised an hour and a half ago when I first saw it.
Now, when we turn the lights off, where's she gonna be?
I'm still surprised when they turn the lights off that you can see a woman. You can't see when the lights on. Darn this thing. Been watching it for 2 hours.
See,
still
it's funny though
surprised every
because
time.
In the short, the audio they use when you see the monster has moved.
Yeah.
You see the back of it.
Yeah.
And it's naked and going away from you. It's going into your room.
Yeah.
And you hear, wow. And you hear this long, like,
You're real good. You've got it memorized.
You've got me memorized. And this, the first scene, she's playing with the lights the same way. They're in like a mannequin house.
Yeah.
And maybe she's like having sex with a mannequin or something.
Definitely.
And then the shadow
You know what I'm
is
doing here at night? I seduce the mannequins.
The ones with the wigs are my favorite.
I like to touch the mannequins.
I put some things where they don't go normally.
Sometimes at night in the mannequin's house, I put this there.
Ooh, and watch when I do this to that. And you wouldn't believe what I put over here. Click here to find out my one weird secret about what I do with this in there.
Learn the one weird trick that have mannequins saying, I love him.
You won't believe what I do to this sixth mannequin.
The same thing I
same
did to the third.
And then
But
half
not
of the ninth.
to the second. But then
A twist. Also to the fifth.
There must be, in this day and age, this is like a depressing thing of living in like the digital age where you can just do anything online.
Yeah.
There must be independent listicle companies.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You know, like my
Yeah.
dream is to comprise the top 10 list that everyone loves and shares, right?
Oh,
And so
yeah.
like people have been, oh man, it didn't quite go viral. Oh, how many likes did you get on that listicle, babe?
Let's make a new one.
Trying, sweetie. Like I bet there are people out there that are like really trying to become
works
the
well.
next big listicle thing.
The idea works well. However, going back to this.
Yeah. Oh, so I liked this.
Well, before you do that, in the beginning, when she's flicking the lights on and off, in the first one, you hear boom. And it's really weird and tense. She throws the lights on immediately.
Yeah.
She's like, what the fuck? In this one, she's flicking them on and off, and the shadow is a little closer.
Yeah.
And you hear boom, and then it cuts really quick.
Yep.
But the shadow wasn't moving. Nothing was happening. It's just boom.
Well, they need
and it's
to.
that same exact bullshit.
They took that original video that we watched was what 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
And it took everything almost to its logical conclusion. If you work for Hollywood and it is your job to find a way to expand that into a feature film, some of the questions you would ask, I think, and try to answer in the movie is, who is that in the dark?
Sure.
How did they get like that? What do they want? Right? So and that requires expanding. That requires.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that they were able to do something original, but still have it be an idea that everybody is already used to.
Yeah.
When you turn off the lights, scary shit happens.
Yeah,
People are scared of the
scary
dark.
when the lights are off.
And if you see a silhouette when you turn the lights on, nothing's there. It's the same thing as look in the mirror, ghost. Look away, no ghost. What happens when I look back in the mirror? It's that same idea, but it's doing it a little bit differently.
I agree.
And it's refreshing enough that it's fun.
I totally agree.
But they just took it and did the same exact bullshit they did with everything else with that.
But they did like they don't realize, I don't think, how much of a metaphor the opening of this trailer is for what this movie is just trying to do. Like that original 2.5 short. It's like you turn the lights on, turn the lights off. There's a lady
that
there.
was setting up the monster.
Lights
in
on,
the
lights off.
original
The lady
trailer.
is there. Lights on, lights off. It's moved. Lights on, lights off. It's moved. The opening of this trailer, it's like lights off. There's a monster. Lights on, lights off. It's still right there. Lights on, lights off. It's still exactly right there. Lights on, lights off. It's a little bit closer. Like
Yeah.
it's already like they're already stretching for time.
yeah.
It can't move drastically because we've got 2 hours of this, so it has to move by millimeters, not feet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they have to stretch. Like
There's a woman waiting in the shadow.
like it's a perfect metaphor for like we're going to just agonizingly pull this concept tight.
It's huge.
Now, having said that, I did enjoy this moment, which I want to rewatch. Somebody turn off the lights. The lady is crouching, and they're going to.
What's she doing? She's scribbling on the floor.
The
She's
lady's
cleaning the floors.
The lady is gonna get up and like jump as if she's gonna jump on you, and then I guess lights go on and
She disappears.
And she disappears. I kind of enjoyed that. I want to see if I am a fool for liking it. Let's rewatch.
Crouching, scribbling. Oh. She gets down on the floor.
For some reason, she has a red light.
Standing, she runs in, jumps, the lights come on.
Yeah, I kind of like it. It's kind of cheap. It's also annoying to me that it's very much a movie thing that she just, for some reason, has a red light bulb in her room.
Yeah.
For the purpose exclusively.
That turns on and off randomly.
I guess exclusively just to make things tense. Like, what's the logical reason she has a red light bulb in her bedroom? There was a bed in that room. It's not like it was just like a film, like,
you know what it is?
Developing black room.
She lives in a big city. There's a sign right outside the window.
Oh shit! Do you think that they may have opened
a Kenny Rogers Roasters right
Yeah,
next door?
thank you. Yes.
Yep. She doesn't want to. She doesn't want to boycott because the chicken's so good.
Oh man.
Yep.
I bet she has to switch rooms with her.
Yeah.
Across the hall neighbor.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Newman does a shot of honey mustard.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that scene. I've been waiting for that scene to get rebooted.
Wouldn't touch broccoli if your life depended on it.
You wouldn't eat broccoli if it was deep fried in chocolate sauce.
Is that what he says?
Yeah.
Vile weed!
Honey mustard! He starts banging on the table and he does a shot of honey mustard out of a condiment cup. Hashtag Seinfeld Season 9 coming out on DVD in 2002.
Each one of us is being haunted by this thing.
Mom? Hey, Martin, what's up? Did we wake you?
What?
Now, hit pause. So this...
Did we wake you?
Yes. So this is where you get a little bit of the story, a little bit of the exposition right here, which is weird and it's not what I thought they would have done with it.
Okay.
A long time ago, I had a friend named Diana. And something really bad happened to her.
Everyone is afraid of the dark.
They roasted her.
And that's what she feeds on.
Show yourself.
So hit pause.
The light killed her.
So it seems like...
It's like she was in an electric chair.
Yeah.
And turned into, like, Kenny Rogers roasted her into, like, carbon dust.
Yeah. And so now she lives in the shadows and she feeds on your fear of the dark. Everybody's afraid of the dark, Bill. Now she lives in the shadows and feeds on your fear.
That sounds like some J-horror bullshit. Like,
Yeah.
the way that they took
Oh,
the
yeah,
story into,
definitely.
like, being like, I had a friend. And they cut to a Polaroid of the woman standing next to a girl that's wearing an umbrella outside in the sun.
But also...
Easter egg, I did that in India. I walked around.
I believe it, yeah, because you have
in the
sensitive
sun
skin.
with an umbrella, like an albino weirdo.
Like...
Not that I'll...
Like, if...
Hashtag albino shaming. Trigger warning for this episode.
Like, if this is, the year 3089...
Yeah.
We have a desert planet filled with slaves, and you're the...
We do? Like, conjointly, like... Talk
no, I mean
Bomb
everybody.
has
Everybody.
okay.
Talk Bomb. No, WB 2045 is back.
Oh, yeah,
And
baby.
they have conglomerized... Is that a word?
Space glommers.
Space glomerized.
Yeah.
A desert planet full of slaves, and
Those are all words.
you've hovered down on your crystal palace chair,
Yeah.
and you have your sweet little umbrella, so the sun doesn't touch your pale, beautiful skin while you spit on all the servants and slaves.
Yep. I heard that in X-Men Apocalypse, he has to carry an umbrella all the time, Apocalypse, because it's too sunny out.
Yeah, it's too hot.
He's afraid of getting
He's
a
scared
sunburn.
of it. He's afraid of melting.
But like to show that like
he's made of goo.
I guess the Shadow Beast lady before she died, she was allergic to the sunlight. So like they show
Yeah.
her hands holding the umbrella outside in the sun, and her hands are all like burned up and fucked
Yeah,
up.
she's also all like fucked up and scarred and
so
diseased.
she's like, and she's got the obvious horror long black hair.
Why would
that's-
they let her go in the sun?
Don't put her outside. Let her go inside.
Don't let her go outside.
Let her stay inside, please. Please let her wear more clothes. than that.
Homeschool her.
Yeah, let her wear gloves and shit.
Have her friends come over.
Like she should just look like Rogue. You know how like Rogue
Yeah.
has every inch of her skin covered by
Wear
something.
gloves.
Yeah.
You live in the forest.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of shade, a
No
lot
s-
of
no sun out there.
indirect sunlight.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know. Also, I thought it was weird that there's a little boy. The little boy that said, "There's a woman in the shadows. She's haunting us in the shadows."
Yeah.
Telling his mom. Now he's coming out and going, "Mom," and she's like, or did we wake you? This is my friend. She's a ghost, and this is her.
Yeah, you're right. So in what
You
sequence
know?
does that happen? Because he would have said something to his mom, and she would have already known what he was talking about.
Yeah.
But didn't say anything to him then.
Yeah, and let him like be
another-
terrified.
And then some other time, he's
maybe-
walking through the house in the dark,
Yeah.
and he asks his mom. She's like, "Oh, no, I'm friends with a ghost."
And I would assume
I'm friends with that ghost
his
you asked me about
mom-
the other night that I didn't respond to you in any way.
I would assume his mom went back and talked to the ghost and was like, "Hey, don't kill my kid. Okay?
Hey, could you please not fucking
Try
creep
not
out
to-
my kid?
Try not to creep out my kid."
Listen, you and I are buds, all right? You're fucking creepy. Please
You're
don't
a
creep out
ghost.
my kid. He's gonna make fucking pee-pee in his bed.
He's
all
gonna
right?
make pee-pee in my pants, and I gotta clean them up.
And since you're a ghost, you can't clean up after him, so I have to do it. So just come on, don't do this.
And you got the parts I want.
And I got the parts I want.
So now we're gonna hit some jump scares.
Yeah.
You were right. To be afraid of the dark. And it's just shots of screaming and the lights clicking on and off over and over again.
Did I see a demon man?
This is my favorite jump scare right here.
We need to find more light.
We need to find more light.
So now she is afraid of the ghost?
I guess she's not friends with that lady anymore.
Out.
Now, I think I saw a demon man in here somewhere.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe.
You
You might have seen a scary demon.
I don't know, dude. Do you care about this at all?
No, I'm not.
Do you want
I'm
to
not-
see it?
I don't want to see it.
Really? Why does it bastardize the thing you liked?
No, I think it's the same thing as the why I don't want to see Conjuring 2, because it's just like I'm not
It's just
interested in
crap.
the concept. I'm not interested in jump scares and having loud noises go in my brain. I saw Unfriended, and that was a bunch of loud noises in my brain
Ugh.
that they pretended to use as jump scares, and it was a piece of shit. And
Yeah.
I loved it
Yeah.
because I knew it was going to be garbage, and they knew it was garbage.
Well,
but this
that
it
was fun
seems
for a
like
trash watch.
Yeah, this it seems like they take it seriously enough that it's not going to be fun.
Yeah. Well, two things about this. One, back to the original short film that Lights Out came from. This seems like it is like I really admire something in this where the simplicity of the idea. It's 2 minutes and 41 seconds. It's 2 minutes and 41 seconds. How long do you think it took them to film this? Forget
time.
Forget writing. Forget concept work.
Oh, okay, just
forget
filming.
forget CGI. I'm talking about literally the woman in the hall turning the lights on and off and having a shadow beast at the end of the hall.
Not long at all. A day.
Which is the work is really done by the editing.
Oh yeah.
The sound design, right?
Yeah.
Like it's such a it's very simple. Like
yeah.
I
mean,
I
when-
admire it for that. Like 2 minutes and 41 seconds, just as long as it takes to get that idea across, and
Yeah.
then Hollywood bought it. You know
And
what I
they
mean?
made it in, and they made it into a 2-hour-long movie.
Like, do you care about that? Like, you and I were doing some
The
mysterious.
reason that people like this so much is that it's under 3 minutes.
Yes. Oh, for sure.
You know?
But I really hope that whoever made this short film got a payday from
Oh,
Hollywood,
yeah.
which will then conceivably fund their ability to make other stuff of their own.
I hope.
Right?
I hope that they got a payday.
Yeah.
And they got their name on some kind of crazy, awesome project because of it.
Yeah. Not just that, though. They now maybe have more resources to do another novel idea of their own.
Yeah, man,
right?
absolutely.
Like, would that bother you at all? Like, let's say you and I film something, a scary idea that we've got, and then
like if it's like
old Tom Clooney comes a calling.
Yeah.
Says he wants to
Local
snatch up,
business, man.
wants to purchase the rights to that video from us. They're going to make a movie. We're not involved. Like,
Sure, go for it.
They're not asking for our us to consult on the story or anything. They're just going to do it, and they're going to bastardize it, and it's going to
Fuck yeah. That sounds great.
They go from this like fun little 2-minute 41 second video to going like, she was allergic to the sun and she only exists in the dark. She feeds on the dark, and she was my friend, and I know she's chasing you, my son, which is weird.
Sounds
but,
great.
And
Yeah,
it's
I don't
happening.
give a fuck. Just give me $1 million.
Right? Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I'll sell it for $80,000.
Now you and I, we're damn near 30-year-old men who are still scared to buy everything.
I'm not scared of anything. No, stop it.
Sometimes you scare yourself.
No, I haven't done that in a long time.
Hmm? When's the last time you did it? Really?
Long time. I tried to think of scary stuff last night before I went to bed. Didn't work. I went to bed and snoozed like a little sleeper.
Really? I have noticed that I've been getting less scared of being in the basement by myself.
This is a basement.
Even though there are nooks and crannies all over the place.
And a man was hiding in that room once.
Yeah, let's tell a little story real quick.
Did we tell that already?
I don't think we did. I'm not sure if we did. I don't think we did. So Bobby and I have been testing out some new equipment lately. And we've been trying to set up to maybe do some film stuff. So my basement here is
shithole.
It's a shithole, but there's a lot of space.
Oh,
a lot of space down there. And so we were going to try to set up a green screen and just set up lighting and test equipment. Now, in my basement, weirdly enough, there is a walled off area that's not like native to the original design of the house. It's clearly made by the son of my landlord, who's 95 years old and lives above us.
He did say it was his old fort from when he was a kid.
Yes. Allie
and
went
that basement
down,
hasn't been cleaned since he was a kid.
Absolutely not. Allie went down to the basement to do some laundry. She heard some sounds coming out of this little walled off area. And it was totally silent. And then out comes this guy that we don't know. It's just our landlord's son. We've never met him.
No.
And he goes like, "Oh, sorry. Just hanging out in the old fort." Oh, you're just hanging out in the basement silently by yourself? In the dark? Like, that's fucking alarming. So now, cut to months later, Bobby and I are in the basement setting up some equipment. We're standing.
That is a stupid idea.
Real dumb. And
What's wrong with that
we're
guy?
standing next to the entrance to his shadow hole.
Which is covered by a door that's not on hinges. It's just leaning against the wall.
It's bizarre. And I'm telling Bobby the story. I loved this. This isn't, I'm not saying that you were actually scared or anything like that, so don't get, like, defensive.
I'm not defensive.
Oh, and then you said this.
Oh, yeah, okay, dude. And then you pulled your pants down and showed it to me.
But I was telling you the story about Allie and the guy popping up and being like, "Oh, it's my old dark shadow hole fort." And you went, "Huh. Hey, maybe we shouldn't be down here, Bill." You said.
I didn't say that.
You said something like that.
No,
And then
I
you
said, hey,
and then
maybe
you
he's
went,
in there now.
You said both. Then you said,
I called him an idiot.
You called him an idiot?
Yeah. What an idiot.
Maybe he's in there now. Yeah. And then there was a beat of silence. And then you go, "Hey, are you in your fort?"
I asked him.
And we waited to hear a response come
Hey,
out
you
of
in your fort?
That little walled off area. And nothing
He's
came.
not in there.
All right, let's continue building our little studio. So, but like, maybe we shouldn't be down here. Maybe he's in there now. Hey, are you in your fort?
I mean, he could have been in there and he was too embarrassed to say anything.
Yeah.
And then he just stayed in there and waited until we left.
It's weird. It's a weird situation. But I won't live here in another year.
Night, Nancy.
Also, there's a lot of loose wires down there that are just sort of tied to each other without casings on them.
I don't know what that guy's doing.
I think I got to get out of this house. I think it's like a powder keg I'm living in here.
3 minutes, Coffer, short horror film.
Well, I
think
don't.
That might be the next horror movie that comes out.
I mean, well, that's the thing. Like, I'm not. I'm sure that there were already a ton of short horror films that existed, but this proves that there's a model to this. You produce something that is well made and really speaks to something that people are afraid of.
Yeah.
And maybe somebody will want to collaborate with you or buy your idea. So I'm sure that
and it seemed to have happened pretty quickly because it's only been 2 years since that was made.
Yeah.
And
the
then,
movie's
boom,
coming out.
The movie's coming out.
So like that means that it happened almost immediately because a movie takes time to produce. So that means that this came out, it was successful, and that movie was in production immediately.
Yeah.
Now, actually, also on Book Club Schmook Club, we just finished reading Stephen King's Carrie. And
yeah, I listened to most of it.
In part 2 of our review.
I love that you guys just listen to the audiobooks and then half of your show is reviewing the audio. Is like reviewing the person that is like, yeah, I didn't like their voice. I listened to this book on 2 times speed.
Yeah.
And being like, yeah, this book, I didn't really like it. Mainly because I listened to it on 3 times speed and I couldn't hear a word of what was said.
Hey, man, I'm a busy boy, all right?
Yeah, nope.
Well, that's not true. So the book was written in 1974, and the movie came out in 1976.
Yeah.
Which means that he wrote that book, and someone almost instantly was like, Hi, Stephen King. My name is Tom Hollywood, and I would love to give you money to make this
$30,000
immediately. You know,
or it was either 30 or 70,000. It was a lot of money.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But like instantly, it happened. Now this proves that model. You make a short horror film, and that could happen to you. So I'm betting that if you could look at a graph of short horror films being posted on the internet, spiking, right? Gotta be.
Graffiti Playhouse Productions.
But just like,
But this is a good quality one.
That's my point too. Like, I do think that people look at the business model side of it and go like, oh, I should just do that then.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just do that.
Yeah.
And have nothing to back it up. So I betcha that a lot of these short films going down on the side here and like the recommended watch these next things on YouTube.
Not gonna be very good.
I'm guessing that a lot of them aren't good.
Yeah, well, I mean... Yeah.
And that's why then it's somebody's job, and like Tom Hollywood's job is to find like the diamond in the rough.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that one has almost as many views. Coffer.
You want to try it?
Yeah.
This one has 1.5 million.
Ooh, yeah, but it's 7 minutes. It's too long.
That is too long. Yeah, shorter the better. Short and sweet, right?
Yeah.
Well, how about this? 1.5 million
we didn't
views,
even finish Lights Out.
2 minutes 48 seconds.
I've seen that.
You have?
I don't know.
Looks like crap.
All right, click it.
All right. Yeah, we got to find bad shit.
Final Hour Films.
A final hour
film.
Amy's torch.
That was part of the video. That wasn't me.
On an ordinary street, in an ordinary house, lived a little girl called Amy. Amy was just like any other little girl, but she had one thing other little girls didn't have. A monster.
This thing.
A bird bath. That's a little boy that's pissing into a sombrero.
He's going
up into it.
He's got a piss tornado swirling
into
up
a
and
lampshade.
Monster under her bed. Amy told her mum, but
Yeah, this is
Mum
garbage,
didn't believe her.
dude.
You're a silly girl. There's no such thing as monsters, she would say.
That's a fleshlight too. So Amy's in her bed, looks under her
So
bed.
every night, Amy used to stay awake and hide under her covers.
You ever do that?
Amy had a torch.
When I was a kid, I was terrified.
But this was no ordinary torch. It was magic.
Flashlight.
It kept the monsters
That's
away.
a torch, baby.
She would fall asleep in the day when it was safe. You're a silly girl, her mum would say.
Yep, my mom said
But
that.
one night, while Amy was keeping the monsters away, the batteries ran out.
This sucks. This feels like forever.
Amy?
You turn it down a little bit. Amy?
Bye.
Yeah, see, this video already feels like it's gone on too long.
Like, it's crazy that it's only been 1 minute and 39 seconds.
Yeah. See, this is the type of like storytelling that I don't like, where it's like you have a narrator narrating what I'm looking at.
Yeah. Like, can we
You
do...
had the mother say, "You're a silly girl."
She says the words
She
and
says
the
the words,
narrator...
and the narrator says them over it. Why don't you just just show me what's happening?
Well, that would be... Because that's that... I don't like the narration thing, but... If you're going to do this stylized thing where it's going to be that there's
It's
a
a
narrator telling the
storybook.
tale,
It's a
then yes,
fucking-
he would be providing the words that the mother is saying. You'd see her mouth the words, but you'd hear his voice come out of her. That to me makes sense, but I don't like the concept from the start.
Yeah.
Like I don't like the narrator.
I
Show,
hate-
don't
yeah.
tell.
It's a short film.
Build atmosphere.
Yeah.
You know?
And now the narrator's gone.
You silly girl.
Wait, why was she looking up?
And the mom speaking. The kid's pointing toward the dark.
Why
under the
was she?
bed.
Wait, go back. When she came in the room, she was looking up.
Was she?
Yeah. She walks upstairs. Amy,
I may. You silly girl.
where would my little girl be? In her bed, or would she be up and to the left? Up, around. Oh, I'll look down now. Finally,
Only kinda. Right.
under the bed. She's just gonna see a scary.
Hey, now
scary
what's on
thing.
that bed, eh?
Is this gonna
Amy?
be a scary monster?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't see. Hey, oh, I don't see nothing. What was that? A funny. It was a really bad CG face. Popped
That
out
was.
and dragged her under the bed.
That was horrible.
That was so bad.
Amy, Evie Charlesworth. That was.
That was one of the worst things.
That was real dumb. That was real dumb.
So
looking.
bad. No, it's to
Find
the
that
left. More.
face.
It's to the left. Yeah.
Let's get that face going here. It looked like crap. Make sure you go to YouTube. Man. There it is.
There it is. It looks like it has a tiny hand.
Yeah. It's the same.
Yeah.
As much as I hate it, it's the same fucking concept that as at the end of the Lights Out having that scary face.
Yeah,
there.
but this is.
Boy, that sucked.
But that's the scary point. They had the narrator go away. The narrator is in the most of the thing. The narrator goes away. Then they show the scary face, and then you're scared. And then they just keep going. When the other one had the scary face, and it's the implied, you're dead. The
Yeah.
lights are out.
Yeah.
You're dead. Your lights are off. Now there's a scary face, and it drags her in,
And
and
it
then blood
actually
sprays.
kills
It's
her.
like, this is so dumb.
That was terrible, man.
Yeah.
That was awful. Well, that was from 2012. That's before Lights Out. So, yeah, that proves half of what I was saying. That, I mean, there's probably a ton of this kind of shit.
Oh yeah. Skype mayor.
Oh boy. Where are you? Oh God. 7 minutes.
How long are we on the recording? Because we got a little bit to edit.
It's a bit of a mega episode what we're doing here. Yeah, man, we're at an hour and 40 minutes.
Jesus. All right. Well, why don't we end the show?
Can I tell you one quick story?
Yeah.
and we'll end it.
Okay. And then I think we should just have our reactions to this horror movie, and we should maybe post it as a bonus thing.